as previously said, so Orobas, Ouroboros, anyways, there's a lot of variations for this, but let's start with the chant. Gav wasm gazas salvagm zixas lilyazah. Gav wasm gazas salvagm zixas lilyazah. Gum wasm gazhazlam mazkasas slilyaza. Okay. QVWZM. Second word GZHZSLVG. Fourth word MZXZ. Fifth word LILYZH of the Damaniakas Vama for number 55. So one would say that sort of thing until one has the desired sort of sense with that. But Orobos, interesting sort of Christmas demon thing going on there. It's got a sleigh. So 20 legions, a prince. People say that it appears as a horse or a unicorn that changes into a man upon a conjurer's request. People worship the thing to get answers about the past, the present, and the future, and the creation of the world, and confers dignitaries and prelaces and the favor of friends, according to some. And political and spirit and religious organization authorities. So some of the other non-grimoire sorts of sayings would be that it's with a black stallion, sometimes appears as a dark-haired man or boy with blonde curls, which is kind of interesting. Dye job, maybe. Some believe that it kills any who try to deceive him. The pseudo-demoniarcha says it's, it's a horse, but it puts on a statue of a man upon itself somehow after being a horse. Tells of divine virtue and prevents temptation. Why are you summoning a demon to prevent temptation? I don't know why. The Infernal Dictionary says it exposes falsehood and reconciles enemies. It could grant favors and help. At least that's what people who worship these things are calling them for. Orobas, the incense. Some say that, since it's a type of incense, that's what the whole thing's about. I think it goes beyond that, but anyway, it's the Jupiter sound. Now, the tradition is between B and C. I think that would be minor or just a lowercase is minor, right? But the actual would be 183.58 hertz and that would place it between, and that would be of the 36th octave and 86.05 over 172.1 beats per minute, and that's a tempo. So that would be, it would be an F sharp. Some of the traditions are very good about the actual sound. The O and A puts it as a B minor, which is very close to the regular tradition. The mode 1 of music. Lydia is the type of music. And let's look at some regular symbolism of the list of incenses that people use, or scented items. Agrimony, balm of Gilead, cedar, copal, hyssop, juniper, lemon balm, lilac, linden, meadowsweet, nutmeg, oak, plantain, psyllium, wood, betor, okay. And using the water symbolism, we have agar-agar, bamboo or camphor, chickweed, coconut, cucumber, hibiscus, Irish moss, jasmine, oak moss, poppy, reed, water lily, willow, Scottish moss. And I had an interesting idea of putting Scottish and Irish moss in the garden, right? Or somewhere outside, and having them compete against each other to see which one would win if they get put next to each other. But the best place to start out, before I go into any further, would be to share something of the symbolism. Like the snake consumed is one of the meanings that I gave to it. But okay, this is Wednesday the 21st of December in the year 2011 of the Vulgar era. So that would be 1433, right? So this was 5:05 to 5:35 p.m. And Halesia was the candle that I used. I think it was Halesia. I didn't use incense. And let's... My heart changed its beat. I felt heady. Something the size of a child was watching me from the spot in the hallway I pray in before my bedroom. I felt a pleasant prickling centering around my right shoulder. My left cheek was very warm with pleasure. I shivered as euphoria shot down me, at least a few times. One of the shadows disappeared. The air grew thicker and thicker. I didn't see myself anymore. A faint lime yellow light was there before me, and I saw not the room at all. I grew comfortably numb, looking at the room again, the boiling up thick with came as I saw not what was in the room. And, did I say this? There was a faint yellow sphere, and I'm not sure which one this is from, but I'll continue with the intro of my journal there. There was a faint lime yellow sphere. It grew larger, it grew longer and thinner, like a tube. It also brightened and wiggled up and down. It didn't look like a snake, but moved as such. I watched it for a while. I felt bigger and stronger than I am. I saw the room again. All was thick with a complex pattern of dark colors. The air vibrated and was shot through with horizontal lightning. I was shaking. When the air cleared of the phosphenes, I saw auras around me, the mirrors and the candle. So we're in a different ritual room here, but anyways. My left eye started to hurt again, so I knew to close the right. Okay, yeah, I guess it does say December 22nd here. And okay, I was wrong about. But anyways, the let's look at some of the biblical Aramaic. Not necessarily using this as an authority, but there's a lot to it. And let's go back to normal. Bush, wither, dry, shame, yeb, cry, os, do, osh, waste, ar, bare, skin, see a man naked. So, our, aib, bash, you know, like the snake consumed, which I'm kind of gearing towards here. Bosh, stink, abhor, abomination, loathsome, stinking, savior, displeased, foul order. You know, not savior as in, anyways. Boosh, genitals, shame, ashamed, confounded, confusion, delayed, day long shamed. Yebush, dry, dry up, withered, confounded, ashamed, clean, shamed, wither away, shamefully. Boss, trample, growl. Abbas, feed, fat, stocked, fatted. Abus, manger, crib. And remember that symbol there, folks. Booth, trample, tread, loathe. Ob, stand, pole, fruit, father, chief, familiar, desire, patrimony. Prince, principle, greenness. Prince again. And you'll notice with a lot of these, if you look at the language involved, you'll find a lot of what ends up in the grimoires. Aub, wineskin, medium, bottle, familiar spirit. Yob, desire, long. Aib, hostile, spear, enemy. Awib, enemy, foe. Ar, order, box. Our, light, enlightened, fire, day, bright, clear, lightning, morning, sun. Osh, press, fire, despair, a strong pressing down. Burning, fiery, hot, flaming. Ow, desire, or also, and either least, not nor, otherwise, should then. Awi, oh, woe, alas. Ob, beam, plank. Rub, rule, master, increase, archer, head of the family, many, great, much, captain, more, long, enough, multitude, mighty, greater, greatly. Rebu, majesty, greatness. Rubus, myriad, thousand, 10,000. Orab, ambush, lay, den. Aurab, wait, ambush. You know, arb means mixed, so we're not different word here. Rube, abundance, multitude, abundant, great, greatness, much, something, plenty, many, long, excellent. Reeb, strive, plead, contend, chide, debate, strife, controversy, contention. Okay? And okay. So let's move on here to the experience from 2012. And Dibrin 3:23 through 29, the Apocalypse, the Book of Revelations, 8:1 through 13, extra verses from the Quran, Surah 1, Surah 4, 138 through 139, 14:25 through 27, 15:11 through 15, 16:96 through 102, 17:1 and 60, 53:1 through 62, and 71 through 44. Is there any more in this listing? Did reading 3? Well, I guess there's could be more of it. But this time, number 55. Oh, I'm just saying the symbols that I've made in clay or something like that. Okay. The experience, December 20th. Okay, that was Yule night. Then, what time? Come on, tell me the time. Time. Oh, 5:29 through 6:30 p.m. I saw a pattern of blue stars, like they were a constellation. I felt pleasantly electric, particularly my feet and face. I felt a presence above me, looming large, but I didn't look up. I felt that presence into the north, but I didn't look right. I saw like unto a yellow sheet pass over the back of the western altar, and something similar twice. Twice more. I felt a pulsing warmth. After Al-Quran 53:62, I prostrated. I saw an oscillating sphere of yellow and gold with a green aura around it. I heard a snapping sound, like that of leather. I felt that bubbly rush come down me, starting from my solar plexus. Further blast of lesser strength started at my crown. The trembling went away, and the heightened tingling at 6:41 p.m. And that would mean that, so some of the feeling lasted 11 minutes afterwards. No need to refer to the Israel Regarde way of banishing the techniques of ecstasy, that sort of thing. Anyways, okay. Where is some Ouroboros Ophis? The tall devouring snake. Okay, I gotta insert. Tell me to. Ouroboros. Okay, Ophis. Yeah, that's got to be one of the ones we include in the origin of Orobas. Orobas, a circle, circular orbit, ring, disc, hoop, wheel. Orobo, to bereave of parents, childless, fatherless, motherless, boneless, that sort of thing. Oh, I guess maybe I'm done with Greek here. Boreas, the northern wind. Orobas, to be bereaved. Okay. Uro, to burn up. To burn, mingling, burn. Okay. Up, parch, sting, nip. Okay. Herbs, a walled down, a city, a ring well. Oro, R, to pray, to beg, beseech, entail. Okay. Oh, husbandless would also be Orbus. Okay, and I already mentioned the incense, so that is another source here, but of course the Egyptian is an essential one that we gotta always bring up the Egyptian if there's something Egyptian to bring to the story. Okay. Arat, Yaert, Angst, Yarat, Hari, Yabhart, Natur, Yart, Put, Sucha, Yacht. Okay. So let's see that. Arat, Yaeraet, goddess. There's a snake depicted here. Arat, okay, another Yaeraet, two up. I don't. My Coptic is. I can't remember how to read Coptic right now. Something's wrong with me. Yarti, Yaeraet, goddess of. Okay, Yaeraet, snake goddess sort of things. And some would say the Abur, Ambra, Ambrak, Abraka, Abrakal, Abrakala, Abrakal, Abraka, Abrak, Abra, Abur, Ab. I guess some would use that with that. Of course, that's more associated with the shacks, number 45, but that's it for that time being. Let me double check before I move to the Third Enochian Key if there's anything more that goes with any of these. So the Third Enochian Key is particularly important when we consider the simple fact that, the wheel. Yule is given the meaning of the wheel, so therefore anything pertaining to wheel symbolism would very much go into that. Okay, yeah, I already did that with the so
Behold, saith your God, I am a circle on whose hand stand 12 kingdoms. 6 are the seats of living breath, and the rest are as sharp sickles are the creatures of the earth. Are not except mine own hand which sleep and shall rise in the first. I made you stewards and placed you in seats, 12 of government, giving unto every one of you power successfully over 4, 5, 6, the true ages of time, to the intent that from the highest vessels and the corners of your government you might work my power, powering down the showers of life and increase continually on the earth. Thus you are become the skirts of justice and truth. In the name of the same your God, lift up, I say, yourselves. Behold, his mercies flourish, and his name is become mighty amongst us, for whom we say, move, descend, and apply yourselves unto us as the partakers of the secret wisdom of your creation. Mekmango Pianzir Council Asien Beamus Lundo Nurs Kesothil Ngegepah Fund La Kiesta Poem Qatoldorn Kies Ekesge Imozendest Brugna Utorzaleol Malzarngudala Thilnos Nitsab Blagavum Sarklon Sakapmiale Vorskla Homel Kokasam Vafin is abod me and dignitam vananail pan permal peringe kaosang pim nuan Vanallah Madud Vahan Voan Noeap Man Goholor Go Samiran Mikma Saz Kakakum Unu Noan cows. Iom kasarmang gohea zakarvaning langoim wamar pango plaple ananal and behold, I became a buzz, and a slight blue haze was seen, and the presence was above me, and a calm and content filled me.